It's farewell to Las Medulas and Hotel Medullion, and this morning I'm continuing my journey west, downhill mostly, to Puente de Flores and on to Sobradella, about 19-20 k's, and let's see what today brings. Hopefully no rain. This is the cafe or bar towards the end of the village, which seem very nice, but they don't open until 11 in the morning, which is a pity, and the hotel breakfast isn't available until 9. Just looking back at the village, it's a great tip I once heard: don't forget to look back occasionally. Some of the best views are behind you. And I think as we ascend the next hill, we might get a good view back on Las Medulas. Let's hope so. Oh, excuse me puffing, just come up a bit of a hill. Oh, let's look back at the view. It's nice with the sun coming up. I was just going to make a point about these markers, mojones. Someone remarked online that the local government had spent a lot of money signposting the Camino Invierno, and jokingly said it's probably the best signposted Camino of all. I think it is. Coming out of Las Medulas, there was one of these at every junction, I think. There are loads of them along the way. You almost don't need a guidebook or a map or anything on this one. Oh, there's a bit of a climb coming up to the lookout. Look at the view. I love this time of the morning. Up in the mountains and the shadows. There's a little village over on the side of the mountain there. Just heading downhill now. I'm just looking to see where Puente de Domingo Flores is, the village I'm headed to for breakfast. And I'm kind of looking at the guide and trying to work out which one that is. I think it's probably not that one, but let me just zoom in a look. I think it's going to be maybe that one. Now I noticed there's some debate online about this sign, or maybe it was an earlier one. I think someone said, oh, the sign says it's 5.5, but really it's 7.5. Maybe they were referring to an earlier sign, because I thought, oh, I'll just check this with Maps.me, and so I dropped a pin onto Puente de Domingo Flores, and it was 6 k's. So maybe it was an earlier one they referred to. And that was walking, not sort of via roads or anything. Let's see what's up here. Just coming into Puente de Domingo Flores. Not sure which is the main town or village. Probably this bit up here, I think. And we'll see if we can get some breakfast. It's kind of spread out a bit, isn't it? This looks a bit industrial here. There's another bit over there. So this is Puente de Domingo Flores. A big mix of sort of modern, industrial and old. This is what we want to see though. Rico bocadillos, very tasty. Breakfast, Bar El Cruce. So we got desayunos, breakfast, tortilla, zumos, juices, tostada, toast, bocadillo, bread rolls, 300 meters. Let's see how far it is. So I'm just departing Puente de Domingo Flores. It's a bit of a tongue twister. So you come in across that bridge, and so on your left is the Cafe Bar El Cruce. Pretty good. They've got you know, all the normal breakfast stuff, toast and juice and coffee and all that kind of thing. And I picked up a can of Aquarius to put in my water bottle. There's even a little pharmacia. And then just as I was walking out of the village, I found a little supermarket on the left. So it's pretty well serviced, this place. So I picked up a couple of bananas, because you never know when you're going to see a shop next. On the way out of town, there is also a large Dia supermarket. So all kinds of places to shop. I was going to show you that one down there, but I think that's a furniture shop. Let's keep going. I'm just looking back on Fuente del Domingo Flores. Always fun to look back. So I'm trying to work out, I think I've come from those high mountains over the back there. And then on this morning's walk, I've only done about 10 k's so far. I was looking down on that village for a long time and what looked like some quarrying going on above it. So you can see that now, the sun glinting off it. I think it's a slate quarry or something. So for an hour and a half or so I was looking down on that village, then I was looking up at it. And then there's kind of a convoluted route coming through Fuente del Domingo Flores. You'll see on your guides, I mean, it's a couple of 100 metres here or there, but there's a few twists and turns and alternatives, but it's very well marked. So heading out of town now past what I presume is a retaining wall for a reservoir. We'll see as we get a little bit higher. Whoa, check this out. We've got a picnic spot. Thank you, local municipal. That's very nice, and it's even got a bit of shade. I don't mind having a break. It's a really, oh, it's made out of concrete. That's sensible. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? So we've got kind of a series of hills. I think there's another reservoir, Ambalza, behind me, and then this one. And then as I came down this hill, I think there's another one beyond. Isn't that amazing, eh? You know, it's not unlike some of the landscape north of Sydney on the Hunter River. So a bit of a water decision here. That looks like the station down there. Those little chalet looking buildings. Not sure what's above that. Looks industrial. But from here to Sobradella is 6 k's, and I have 300, probably about 600 ml of water. I will just add a point on the water, because you're probably thinking, oh, he's got 6 k's to go and he's got 600 ml of water. You know, that's plenty. It is. I could walk another 6 k's without any water. You know, I'm fairly well hydrated. I just take a really conservative view of hydration, and it's mainly because I have tendon and joint issues and things like that, and I know that if I start to get dehydrated, it's a lot more painful. So any sort of comments I make about water like that, and take it in the context that, you know, this is someone who's very conservative, likes to stay very well hydrated. And I better just get off the track because there's a car coming. Let me just pull over. There we go. The forestry workers, I think. So yeah, don't on a route like the Francis and the Invierno and things, don't overthink or overstress, you know, water. Interesting, I almost filled up at a couple of water fonts this morning. There was 2 or 3 marked, you know, non-chlorinated drinkable water, and I thought, oh, that'd be nice. But I kind of thought I had plenty with me. Now the day's got hotter, and there's a few more. Well, the hills are a bit bigger than I expected, so I'm going through the water a bit faster, that's all. But no, I've got plenty to get me there. I'll only top up if I see some, because it just means I can drink more and be more comfortable. This really is a lovely day today. I hope you're going to consider walking the Invierno. Do comment down below. Or maybe you've already walked it. Tell me what you think of it. Well, could I compare this with the Francis or the VDLP? It'd be very hard. They're very different Caminos. All good in their own way. So, no water in that last village. There was a little fountain on the way out, but it didn't say whether it was potable or not. Potable. Not to worry. It's getting a little bit warm, so I've put the umbrella up, and I'm not going to stuff around anymore, having little breaks and taking too many videos. It's getting a little bit warm. Time's getting on. I'm hoping to catch a Menu del Dia at the Bar Mar if they have one, so I don't want to be too late getting there. I think I'll probably be there in another hour. Just got the umbrella up to be a little bit more comfortable in the sun. You know, there's an interesting effect of this. It may just be the way I've got it rigged up, so I'm just listening to make sure there wasn't a car coming. But you almost get this sort of wind tunnel effect. Obviously it depends on wind direction and so on, but I didn't notice particularly a breeze this morning, but when I put this up I get this lovely cool breeze across my head. So yeah, it's strange. It's only about 18 degrees today, but the sun is really strong, so I had lots of sunblock on, and I was wearing a hat, so your head gets a little bit sweaty. What I love with this umbrella is this breeze, you know, across the top of your head, and you just suddenly feel so much cooler. Here comes another train. Oh, I got this one. Oh, it's a freight train. I heard this one coming. Oh, gave me a fright. The reason he honked his horn was I gave him a wave. And then he honked his horn and it gave me a fright. I just noticed I'm in Galicia. I think the signs changed a few kilometres back. Ah, there we go. We're in the final province of the journey. What does that mean? Caldo Gallego. See the little lizard run across? Galician soup. Not far to go. Let's keep going, Rob. I'm guessing this must be Sobradella. Let's get on there. Get checked in. I go through my routine of what time does lunch finish? Can I get my washing done? And can I get breakfast, and at what time? 3 very important questions when you check in. Let's get going. Well, we haven't quite got to Sobradella yet. It's one of those ones where the path twists in and out on the mountainside. It's a lot longer than you think, but look at this view. Reminds me of one of those model railway layouts, you know, of an alpine village or something. What a gorgeous place with the river and the railway. Now, where is Bar Mar? I'm going to have to look on the map. I'm hoping it's going to be on this sort of main road that I walk in on, rather than have to hike up and down. But I'll have a look on Google Maps in a minute. What a cool place is this? Sobradella. Make sure you check in here on your Invierno.